The fact that BNP is doing what the Awami League did is crazy, and you need to know about it. Just a few days ago, the government brought back a law that the Awami League passed in 2009. It's about human rights violations and how we hold the government and law enforcement agencies responsible for the crimes they commit. So this is what happened in the 2009 act that was passed during the Awami League era. The Human Rights Commission is supposed to be an independent body that investigates anything related to human rights violations. This includes enforced disappearances, murders, child abuse, whatever there is. The Awami League made it so that the majority of the members of the commission were members of the government. So it's like the government is essentially investigating the government's own crimes. On top of that, if there is a violation committed by law enforcement agencies like police, RAB, the military, then the commission cannot investigate by itself. They will have to ask the government to look into the matter and submit a report. And they can only recommend steps to solve or punish instead of taking them. Now, because of this 2009 act, the deaths that happened in the July uprising couldn't be investigated because there were allegations against the security forces involved. Same for other crimes against humanity. So the interim government introduced a new act which removed these criteria. It allowed more independence where the commission can independently investigate and collect evidence, order compensation or fines. They also introduced something where if a security personnel commits crimes and says that they were simply following orders, they will still be held responsible. There was also the act which gave either life imprisonment or death sentences to those who committed enforced disappearances. Do remember that the BNP government's own members were victims of enforced disappearances as well. And now with BNP's new position, there isn't a law that specifically protects victims of enforced disappearances or helps them find justice for it. New cases of enforced disappearances will not be legally defined a criminal offense. It does not make sense why the government did this. For all we know, the law minister said that there were too many gaps in the new law, so they just brought back the old. But it is confusing because they could have just made the new law stronger. But what they've done is just go back to the old habits of a previous regime.